Boruto. I went with the what does that mean? This is Boruto chapter 58, The Right Job for Idiots and Bastards. I'm like, all right.
Wow. Was that the name of this chapter?
Yeah. Look at it. Look at the 2-page spread color page. The Right Job for Idiots and Bastards. This is a 2-page spread of everybody. I like it, but I'm also like, it does look kind of weird at places. What?
It does look pretty weird. That was kind of like bro, it's something weird with this art, man. Like,
I mean, it's gotten way better. In manga, it's actually pretty good. I'm just like, this color page is a little weird.
What's weird about it?
I don't know.
And I'm not saying that. I'm not quizzing you. I'm trying to really figure it out myself. Like,
I don't know.
Is it the blue clouds and yellow floor?
Maybe. I don't know. I think like the characters look weird. Like, I don't know. I guess like I can't put my finger on it. It just like looks aesthetically not fantastic to me. Although I do admit the interior art is awesome. It has gotten way better. But for whatever reason,
like they said, "Oh, it's your week to do a color page." It's like a color page. Whatever, man. All right. Like that's the hottest.
Yeah.
Let me stop, man. Let me stop. Let's get into Boruto next generation.
Yeah, let's do it. So this chapter opens up with Naruto telling Boruto about the meds, and Boruto's like, "Whoa, this is actually pretty cool." And Naruto's like, "All right, yeah, okay. So this is a possible solution, and it's totally up to you if you want to do it or not. But just know that one of the options, if you take this option, there's a risk that you'll die, And Boruto's just like immediately takes one, and he's like, no real taste. I could take them dry. How many of these I have to take a day?" And Naruto just goes, "What the fuck? Were you not listening at all?" And this kind of like gave me the feels a little bit to see Naruto be an adult.
Yeah.
It's like Naruto. And
I like this moment a lot. This is arguably the best page of the entire.
Yeah, I really did. And you know what?
Yeah.
It's also like kind of Naruto seeing, dealing with what he was like as a kid. Because this is also kind of a Naruto move.
Yeah.
So Naruto realizing that this is the piece of shit he used to be, would just do something like this. I thought this was kind of nice. I could do with more like Naruto Boruto father son moments. They're actually weirdly far and few between in this series.
Yeah.
But in any case, Boruto's like, "Look, I know it was risky, but I've been preparing for this for a while now. We don't have many choices. We might as well experience all our options. In terms of karma, I'm already kind of fucked, so might as well, throw it all on the table, try everything. But thanks, I'm grateful for these." It's kind of like a really sweet moment. Boruto goes and meets up with his squad and Kawaki, and he explains the situation with them. And Kawaki's like, "Well, what's the point of these meds if you just like die because of these pills? Then it's all for nothing." And Boruto's like, "I thought that was like a hypothetical, man. We should be exploring all our options." So, yeah. Basically, Sarada breaks in and is like, "Just be quiet, all of you. We're here to train." And Kawaki's like,
make up on your own fucking side.
For real. Kawaki's like, you think that we're a match for code? You think this fucking weak ass ninja training is gonna do anything for us? And Boruto's like, "Yo, what's your problem, dude? Are you putting down shinobi training?" And Kawaki's like, "It's insufficient. I mean, I don't know. The best way to do it is a different way." And Kawaki immediately just attacks Mitsuki. Mitsuki just like swerves that shit easy. He's just like, "Nope. What you think you're doing?"
Yes, and
he's like, "Whoa, you actually did pretty good there, Mitsuki." And Mitsuki is like, "No, yeah, I'm about it. I'm about it."
Train every now and then.
Yeah. And they start arguing for a while, and they go into sparring basically. Um, and it's a big, cool kind of fight. Everybody's using their jutsu and shuriken and shit. Basically, Kawaki uses like Shadow Clone Jutsu against Sarada. Boruto intervenes and is like, "Yo, what's your problem? I'm just gonna have to fight you now." You know, it's like, if we fight, then we'll keep training through actual training, whatever that means. And if you win, we'll train through combat. And I'm like, don't you guys need to spar? Isn't that part of training sometimes? I don't know what this argument's about. And he's like, sounds interesting. I'm in. So yeah, they fight. they both use like shadow clones and karma. Yeah.
When Boruto uses his karma to absorb like the whatever it was that Kawaki shot at him, first of all, he turned his arm into a fucking cannon and shot a beam. I was like, when did he do that?
I think
I'm not mad at him.
It's been a while since we've seen him do it, but I think I remember him doing that.
You shot a whole laser out, bro.
Yeah.
And then Boruto just with no hesitation, karma mode, absorb all of that. Nigga almost turned into an Otsutsuki by accident, just to win a petty squabble.
Yeah.
Never forget that, guys.
Hey, he pulls it back and he uses jutsu again. He goes lightning style, thunderclap arrow, and Kawaki tries to absorb it himself, but it doesn't work. He gets hit with the thunderclap arrow, and then
he doesn't have that anymore. Karma.
He realizes that, oh shit, I unconsciously tried to absorb it. Does that mean I'm becoming more dependent on karma than I thought? And Boruto's like, I win. Got any complaints? And he's like, damn it, I can't protect Lord 4 and Lord 7th if I'm gonna be this way. And then they have this like very shonen moment where they're like, you thought you could do this all on your own? You have friends now. Believe in us. Moment. And yeah, they look on. They're like, looks like these kids are more mature than we thought. And I guess they win, and they're going to do their shinobi training the regular way because Boruto won the fight. And it ends with Kawaki declaring that he'll get stronger no matter what it takes. I will say this. I think this just kind of proved that Kawaki was right because he kind of just like learned to fault through himself by training in combat. The only thing is that we don't know what the alternate is. Like, they're just kind of sitting in a circle while they're training shinobi training. I wish there was more emphasis kind of placed on.
They were both right, kind of.
Yeah, they weren't. Nobody's wrong. I'm like, I don't know what the argument's even about because both of the training I imagine involved both things. It's just like doing chakra training or whatever they were doing, or training through combat. So, yeah, I don't know that this needed it. I feel like this was just kind of like to get to this point where they try to get Kawaki to realize that teamwork is more important and all that stuff. And I'm like, there's different ways to get there. It feels like a manufactured argument to get to this point. But also on the subsurface, I appreciate the little character development with Kawaki and that little realization in Kawaki's battle style is like, oh, I'm getting too dependent on karma. Maybe I should try something different.
Learn some fundamentals, some fundies.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a good chapter. I didn't hate it. I love that little moment with Naruto and Boruto in the beginning. I thought that was really pretty good. And we did say that, like, if we immediately cut to just them training, A-okay, we'd be really good with that because Code and that girl was, like, a weird low point for a hot second. But I don't know. That's all my thoughts. Do you have anything more to say about Boruto? Brian, any thoughts?
No, I've been really liking Boruto recently, or for a while now. I feel like ever since what arc was it that things really started to pick up? Was it
the very most recent
the
arc?
Naruto retrieval arc? Huh? No, I wasn't always on board with it, but ever since like a specific point, like I guess when the new content started, like the one that wasn't used for the movies and all that, and Boruto really started to become its own. And I really like what they've been doing with it so far, because it's kind of been treating the new characters like it's their own show, you know. And these guys, the old cast and stuff like that, they're here for fan service, of course, but they still kind of it's not their show, and they make a point of that. And I really like how they're using the old characters too. They're not just solve all answers characters anymore. Now they're really like, they took the time to make it so that the characters that are new have to step into those shoes, and I think it's appropriate.
No, I agree. I've definitely been warming up to Boruto. I'm still not totally in love with it, but I'm getting there. You know, I think like it's been good lately. I think it's been very interesting lately. And this chapter was fine, despite like my little like honestly kind of nitpicky issues with them. But I like this chapter fine. Like I said, weirdly enough, I want more Boruto Naruto content because I feel like that's where we could get a little more development in terms of both of them. It'll go a long way to make Boruto more likable for me, because he's still got a way to go for me. Like Boruto on his own. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's all for Boruto.